All right. Well, we have two turns here, so either the game is a piece of shit or somehow you can still beat this. So I'm gonna press continue. Press her ultimate. The boss only has 2 bars of health, so hopefully we have enough damage to kill him. But if he stunned our team, which is kind of fucking ridiculous. Like, there's no way we did enough. Oh, okay, that was a lot of damage though. Oh, we did kill him. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Okay, so this is Valentine's story. Just a little bit of intro. Just gonna do this real quick and finish your story. So this was the 9th battle. I don't believe there's another battle. Um, but there is a next stage. What is this? Ooh, okay. As you can see, my heroes are leveled up. Okay, yeah. So this is not the same. So this is definitely beatable with skill. Um, you do learn how to use this guy's skill. I forgot his name. He's a defender. Okay. And we are synergy with fire, so we're going to gain plus 6 points for every turn we take for the chain points. I apologize for not showing you that whole battle, but I'll do it again if y'all want me to. Maybe at the end if I have time, but just a little intro for the video. We're going to be doing Valentine's story, finishing this up. This is the last battle we have to do anyway. Um, and then I'm going to show you guys everything you do for Davies, just for free to play. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So here, I mean, I guess we'll just use our Valentine like we always do. Like, there's only one real way to use her, and that's just create havoc on the enemy team. Do you attack all enemies? Okay, yeah. So let's do his Raging Storm then. Let's see if we can wipe out the minions. I just want to get rid of the minions so we're not taking so much damage. It seems like we will be able to, but I don't know. We got to see. Sometimes it looks like a lot, sometimes it's barely any. This is a lot of damage, though. I've never done that much, for sure. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We got rid of the ants. Now it's just the boss we got to worry about. Um, and there's another mechanic I have to tell you guys. So this orange bar underneath the boss's health, so something for free-to-play beginners, that's the weakness gauge. So when you look at your attacks and they give you um, weakness gauge reduction 2, that means if we attack with her skill, I don't think this will increase the weakness gauge reduction, right? No, but it will increase my entire team's priority. So right now he's at 13 weakness gauge, the boss. Okay, yeah, so it went down to 11. Makes sense. -2 in the weakness gauge. So yeah, that's a way to look at it. And the where it is at the top here. So it tells you. And then also when you upgrade, there's ways to actually increase the amount of weakness gauge reduction you give the enemy. So that is how you enter the boss into a break state. If you haven't seen my previous videos, if you don't put the boss into a break mode and they're able to rage, you kind of lose. Not really if your team is strong enough, but most of the time it'll be a pain in the ass. And if the boss can heal, then basically they can just make all of your attacks that you did previously just useless because they just healed everything. So that's just something to keep in mind. I guess we'll just go in. So yeah, I think all of the attacks except for ultimate have have 2 weakness reduction. The ultimates have 3. So as you can see, he's at 7 weakness reduction. So we're close. The boss doesn't look like he's dealing a lot of damage, but it looks like he's about to get his ultimate. We're not at low health, so we should be fine. We're not dealing crits anymore because we don't have the crit up, but that's fine. Like I said, when they give you characters to use and you can't change, you're meant to win those battles. Like, really, the only way you can lose is if you don't know how to play the game whatsoever. Even then, it's not that hard. You could probably put this on auto, which is this button over here, the one with the circle, and then this one you can actually change. So there's auto combat. This is really cool. I like about this game. There's ways to change what you want your characters to use, and you can also do this in the middle of the battle. So before like your character is about to go, you can go back in here and then basically um, choose what they use. So they use their burst, they use their ultimate, they use their AP cards, and then what are they prioritizing? Bosses, or they can do minions. And if you don't prioritize the boss, I think it goes after the enemy with the lowest HP. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. So we're just gonna double again. Um, the reason it's much faster and much smoother is because of the speed up button. That's literally the only reason. The animations are still really long, though they do seem a little faster. So I will say that's still a nice thing that they added. Um, yeah, and I have to mention that it's something that you actually grind for, which is kind of weird, but it does incentivize you that like if you're gonna be spending time on this game, you should be spending time on this game. All right. Um, Another thing about AP cards. So if you saw right there, we're gonna cancel that real quick. So you press the AP. The higher AP cards actually give you more chain points, which you can actually increase the amount of chain points you get. So if I click this one, I think it's giving me 8 chain points, right? So let's see. They do different stuff though, so you do have to like keep in mind for strategy and stuff. But we're gonna see here. So look at the blue square at the bottom. Oh no, we killed the boss. Sorry, that looked like 8 chain points though. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Uh huh. Anyway, we'll show you an actual battle and go through all of it there. Because that boss didn't have a enrage bar, which is interesting. I don't know what's going on now, but all right, it's the really really slow animation. That's what's happening right now. Like I don't understand why it takes so long. Oh, it's Valentine. Okay. I mean, I don't really care about your story. I just need copies of you. Oh, his name is K. All right, there we go. Oh, how could I forget his name? It's K. So you can tell the animations are choppy because the audio comes before her actual reaction. So the words don't line up with her mouth. Um, so unfortunately, doing side stories does not give you enough to actually upgrade the hero to 5 stars, which I think is kind of not cool. Like, what am I supposed to do with all this? I can't even upgrade her. Um, and you don't get more for completing a chapter. So, yeah, I'm really confused too. You can still get these rewards though, so it seems like I have to keep grinding the third chapter. So, that's another thing to mention about side stories. Yes, they're fun and cool and everything, but you can redo them for XP and gold. Really though, the only ones you should be doing are the chapter 9s cuz that's where you get actual pieces for the hero, and they also have other pieces for other heroes. So that's very good. Um, so it is very grindy though. This game I feel like is not rewarding enough for free to play. So this is my 7th day playing. So I'm giving you guys not only a free to play standpoint, but a 7-day review because I've collected basically all the rewards they can give me. The rest of it is all grinding that I have to do. Um, but yeah, you get 3 every time, so that's very good. And I can obviously clear it. So yeah, before we come back to that though, you do get this. So I guess if you're into the whole waifu thing of these games, you get a cool whatever that is, just a picture. um okay, so first, obviously like I said, you want to be doing these. I accidentally clicked the wrong part of it, but you understand what I mean. So you click side of it, you click the arrow to go to the actual whatever I guess trial you're completing right now. But yeah, after stage 3, you don't really get anything that useful. Um, this is pretty useful though, and of course the skill points are useful in themselves, but you don't really get anything good until you get to these antimatter parts, which I will talk about in a second. But yeah, I don't know. This feels fine, but again, it's still pretty grindy. To be fair, I've been playing every day, and I'm on currently on chapter 4. I haven't started a single chapter 4 battle, but yeah, I mean it's not that bad. I mean, if you're really just looking to play a game and just have fun, totally. This is definitely a game for you. But if you're more of a person who likes to spend their time wisely on games, I feel like the game needs to have a little bit more of a reward system because right now it's just really lacking. Um, like 7 days and my heroes are barely like I still have two 4 stars. They're not even level 40, and I've only upgraded one hero twice. Um, and it's really because they only give you 3 chances for these tickets, so the grind to like get to the lower floors just takes forever. And really, you want to use your sweep on the same stage so that you get multiple of that reward. So next one I will be doing these stage fives. But yeah, it's just really weird. It's not that it's that weird, but it's more that it's just it takes so long. Um, but yeah, that's my real only gripe about the game. Other than that, it's pretty well like the mechanics are really smooth. That's like my main part about the game. They built the game really well. They didn't, I guess, cater it really well. Is my question. Because really, it's just sad. Anyway, so yeah, you do the upgrade stone retrieval, and what this helps. So why you do this daily, and I don't have any more tickets, so I can't. Actually, let me show you the gold sweep. So, for example, you have to clear first. So until there's a clear bar, you can't sweep. So you do select team, and you press this A. Then it pops up this menu for every single one. So the stone retrieval, upgrade stone retrieval for the food retrieval and the gold retrieval. Those three specifically. Obviously, you want to do these all three every single day because you get gold, you get the stones that you have to accumulate anyway to upgrade your heroes, and you get food, which is what you need to upgrade your hero's level. They gain XP as you battle, but you need that for levels. Super important, and it's really weird that they give you like a very scarce amount of it. Anyway, so you do the sweep, and of course, there's like the whole menu I just showed you, so you can basically choose how you want your sweep to go, but really, you just have to press the sweep button if you already beat it, and you're pretty much set. um, so yeah, you don't really need to do gold. I've literally have not done gold. I did it once. I think that was for the tutorial. Another problem I have with the game is these buttons are so goddamn small. Like, what are the hit boxes on these buttons? Okay, now here comes interesting things. This is more progress and grind related, but you still want to do these daily just to push as far as you can. But it's also dependent on your account. So if you know you can't push, don't even waste your time on it. But yeah, so you get equipment from here: um, helmet, chest plate, gloves, boots, and yeah, they have all these other stuff. So critical hit, attack, evasion, and effectiveness. And I believe that's all of that for the fire one. For the ice one, you got life, defense, resilience, and life steal. So all of them give you different stuff. Very cool. And I like how they're different elements too. So it's kind of like the what's it called? The ritual miracle in Dislight. That's the best way I can explain it. Again, it's for all 5 factions, so it's interesting, which is funny because it's the same thing with Andrus, where like you use a shimmer and you're good. Obviously, if you have R2 Trevor, not, but if you use R1 Trevor or just a R0 Trevor, then you're pretty much set in Andrus. Like, why should you care? I haven't played Andrus like since I basically beat F floor 14. Because again, that game is very heavily pay to win, and the progress in that game is slower than a snail's crawl. So I still don't understand why people are making videos on that game. It is a game that I love. Like, it was well made, but then it was brought that down to its knees, and now it's basically at the guillotine. Anyway, we're kind of ranting. Um, so yeah, that's where you get armor. This is where you get weapons. I haven't done any of this. As you can see, the tutorial's popping up. We're just gonna skip it. Um, but yeah, these give you weapons, which are very different, which is interesting because it's the same thing. So if you go to college you study, you also oh no, you don't get weapon here. You just get the armor. Right. I am confused. So armor and weapon and accessory are very different. And accessory is these things. So accessories are very important. They're actually one of the best things that you can have. Um, they just give you basically a basic for most of your team, if not the caster, like just things like that. Um, and you do get a really good one by completing chapter 3. So keep that in mind. For Arc Demons Ruins, this is more late game. Like I just did the first one and it was actually really freaking hard. I lost a hero. Again, I don't know why they make this really fucking hard. Like there is no point for the first battle to be that hard. And yeah, the bosses are just super tanky. They have a lot of resistance and they deal ridiculous. Even their basics deal like half of your character's health. So it's kind of just overdone in my opinion. And then the Skyward Tower is just, I guess, just a floor grind thing. You can get a 3-star, which is Sigma. I believe she is a dark type hero. Let's don't quote me on that. Let's go check real quick. So that's it for challenge. That's all I wanted to mention before we check here real quick. So I forgot her name already. Oh, I guess you can't collect it? No, you can. Oh, interesting. So she's not in the list then, as far as I can see. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see her. Very interesting. While we're here, I'll just show you my collection. So I've collected most of the 2 stars. I finally got a 2-star to a 3-star, so that's Lily right here. But it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be using her at the moment. Um, Another thing to note, I did get a Rona. I got copies for Rona, but you don't get enough to 5-star her. You just get enough to 4-star her. The reason I'm not able to 5-star her is because I got it costs more perpetually. So the game incentivizes a lot of grinding, but it doesn't give you a lot. Like honestly, for completing that story, we should have just gotten another copy of Valentine, and then you could have left the grind. Because the fact that I did all of that and it took me a week to complete, yeah, the other stories will be easier because my hero's already at level 40. The problem is that you need to use specific heroes in those stories, and you're not always going to have those specific heroes at the right level that you can use them. So yeah, I don't understand. Like it's really the side story feels like kind of a waste. Like it's just a waste of time. Yeah, you get a cool visual, whatever. Who cares about that? Um, so yeah, I am correcting myself. Don't do side stories whatsoever unless the Eva's tactical guide uh asks you, because you do have to do it for part of Eva's. Like it's just part of like the free to or the beginner grind or whatever it's called, the guide. This thing, Eva's guide quest. Which I say is the best thing for free to play, which is true. Like it's just basically showing you different stuff in the game and also how to progress basically, or it's basically telling you progress and we'll see. So mostly it's the story that it tells you to progress in, but that's pretty easy. I've had no problems with the story. I haven't really lost. It's just been closer calls or whatever here and there. But yeah, and for the recruit, I've done 30 summons and haven't gotten a single 3-star. So it seems like there is some hidden chances. Don't quote me on this because again, I haven't checked the code. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was chances for you to get 3 stars for the first, like, I don't know, 30 draws or whatever. Because after that, I literally have not gotten a single freaking 3 star. It is ridiculous. So it seems kind of bad. E7 company, you made a really good game, Epic 7, but this game, of course, it's still in the beginning of the trials, but it's seeming less and less free to play friendly. And just to show y'all that I actually did play for 7 days straight, I do believe I can show you the. Oh, I didn't even realize that this was here. Okay, well that's good to know. Oh, I'll just don't mind me. I'm just collecting these. Um. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Very choppy. Okay, we got stamina. Completely fucking useless. Literally have 600. I have more stamina than I can use. You could honestly play this game for like 3 days straight, and it would take you that long to use the stamina. So that doesn't matter. So yeah, he. Oh, I guess they went away already, right? Because I already collected them. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. But yeah. So here's the proof that I've been playing for 7 days straight. Because you can only get this if you check in every single day, at least within 24 hours of your last check in. I do believe that's how it works. And yeah, there's just a monthly login, but as you can see, we got 7. So the other stuff goes away after you collect it. But we got what was this? Oh wait, there's a product key. There's no codes for this game, is there? Support settings. I hate how the tutorial is like the slowest goddamn thing on the planet. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna check out my own thing. Oh wow. Okay, so we can't hide this. Can we like? Oh my god, this is hilarious. Um, yeah. So there's no codes yet for the game. Very interesting. Hmm. And I guess you can show your team. There. Okay. Before I say that, there's no setting for this. Base, guild, manage facility, manage teams, check-in, hero, codex, mission, adventure. Let's go to settings. Yeah, so everything is on high. I don't know what this is, but okay. Notice. Okay, yeah. So literally, there's nothing. Oh, there you can enter a coupon. So I'm gonna look for coupons after this video. Very cool. And what is either? Oh, either is the thing that you get. Okay, it's the for summoning. Very cool. So what was I showing you all? Oh, I was trying to see if you could do gift codes. So there's gift codes. So again, side story doesn't really matter. It's not giving you anything unless you can beat 9 pretty consistently. Oh wait. Actually, I think we can sweep it, right? Wait. This might change my entire thing. What I said. So maybe side story is still because we have a lot of sweep tokens. So yeah, so these tokens you get them pretty easily. We can sweep 4 times only. You can do auto combat, but I'm not going to do that. So let's just sweep. Oh, okay. I forget everything I just said. Side story is definitely still doable. 100% doable. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. You still need a lot though. It's like 150, I think, to upgrade a hero. Um, so actually, if I go back, I can see how much I have, right? Yeah, so I have 28. Um, so honestly, I could just get another copy of Valentine, which I might just do. Um, So yeah, forget everything I said. It is totally do it. It's fine. It is one of the best things you can do. Um, I don't know if you can do a multi. So actually, let's go back and see if we can. I mean, yeah, you can. Oh, you'll have a daily entrance limit though. So you can only do the challenge 10 times. That means you can only complete each battle 5 times, but you can do a, each of the battles basically. So what that means is like, so here I can do basically five of two different chapters, or I can do each chapter once, basically what it's telling me. Or you can basically only do the side story 5 times per side story, maybe. So let me go. Let me see if we can still do this. So I want to see if in. Oh wait, no. So I'm assuming it's only for the ninth one because I'm being stupid again. Because again, you don't get any like shards after the first one because it's you can see here it says first. So after the first one, all you get is golden XP. So it's for this one. So for chapter nines, you can only clear them 5 times. For the other ones, you can do it, but you can only clear 10. You can basically only do it 10 times. So you can clear the entire story 10. So these are actually very good. Forget everything I said before. 100% do them. Um, yeah, but it's per day. So actually, I think that's a very good way to do it. So forgot what company made these. I forgot what the name of the company is again, but good job. He's all the way in the bottom of the court. That's hilarious that you can just move them like that. Um, okay, so we covered all the adventure stuff. I've already covered Eva's tactical guide. Side stories you should definitely do. Like I said, do your dailies. Um, all right, next thing for dailies is base. This is more like twice a day, but if you want to do it daily, it's fine. But you have to do this every day. I cannot stress the importance of this. So you have an anti-particle generator. Once you unlock the base, I forget when that is. You actually gain all these rewards per hour. So as you can see, there's 50 minutes left because we signed in 10 minutes ago and collected the stuff. Um, but yeah, you get all of this stuff. So very cool. And in order to increase it, you can press the manage facilities down here, or you can go to manage facilities. This is where you unlock everything else in the base. But yeah, so you have to go through these first. I would suggest going through these three first because this is what's important. You want the automatic burst add-on. So in auto combat, it allows you to use the burst skills, which are the AP cards I mentioned. For automatic skill chain mode, um, it adds it in your um, sweep or your automatic battle, I believe, auto combat, which is very cool, very good. And then there's advanced calculation. So this difference between sweeping and auto combat is sweeping, you don't see the battle. Auto combat, you do. And I believe auto combat, you can just kind of let it go. But you can only do it 10 times for side story. Again, like I mentioned, you can do auto. I could go back and do auto combat 5 more times for her story, but I can't sweep 5 more times. I can only do 5 per day. Something to keep in mind. So these three are very important. Then the rest of the stuff is just upgrading the rewards you get, and eventually I do believe that it gives you clear tickets, which are really good, and then you get other stuff. Um, you can unlock, so you have to unlock these as well, so that'll take some time. And the antimatter you can really only get from here, the anti-particle generator. You can get about 2 a day, 4 a day if you're very diligent, I guess, if you sign in like at 9 o'clock in the morning and then 9 o'clock at night. um but yeah, the only other way to get it is through doing Eva's guide quest, which is why I say this is also very important for free to play, because if you don't do this, you're not going to get Rona shards, which Rona is a hero you get automatically, and they already give you another copy with the just grinding. So the is it this one? No, it was around Mishra. Yeah, so you get another copy of her anyway. And as you can see, you get other stuff as well. So doing this is just very good. Clear hard mode. Oh, interesting. Um, And the story mode is super easy. Like this story mode is fun. It's fun. It is. It does take a while though. It is pretty grindy. That is my only gripe about this game. But again, most games are grindy. And to be fair, I just started. It's been 7 days. It's been literally a week. So I can't complain too much. And to be fair, it does speed up a lot once you upgrade your heroes. But like I said, you have to be diligent in your daily. So do all your adventure stuff. Sorry, all your challenge stuff. So you don't have to do the special request for the ecology study identification in Arcdemon's ruins or the Skyward Tower because you don't unlock those until later. You do unlock Bounty Hunter, Bandit Chase, and upgrade Stone Retrieval by Chapter 2 or 3. Don't quote me on that. Once you unlock Chapter 3 or once you complete Chapter 2, I forgot. But I've had it for a while, so because I've definitely had it for the entirety of Chapter 3. So you get all these three, which what you do daily anyway. And you have enough tickets, you get like 5 of them a day. So, you only, I think you get 10 actually. And you get more through just completing this. So if you complete that, again, another daily thing to keep in mind is this battle pass thing. So just completing missions here can give you tier rewards, which actually are pretty useful. They've been pretty useful for me. Um, and you can buy the premium if you want, but that's up to you. And then there is the trophy. So daily missions, weekly missions, and achievements. So another thing y'all want to be doing because it's gonna progress your account. And again, right now it's incremental, but when I get enough heroes and I get more 3-star heroes, because right now I only have 4, which is funny because technically I got 6. Because I did upgrade Rona and Siron. But yeah, I've been trying really hard to get more copies of Siron so that I can at least maximize her. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for just dailies, what everyone wants to be doing. Um, like I said here, clear ticket drop rates are increased by 30%. Or sorry, I didn't say this before. So I did say you don't have to do the ecology study, but once you unlock it, you should definitely be doing it and just grinding. I have not been doing that as often as I should be because I've been doing other stuff. So I'm gonna start doing that now. Um, but yeah, you do have. That's why the Fire Emblem thing is here. Fire Emblem Fates. That's a funny reference. But yeah, very good, very good. That's another thing you want to be doing. But I think that's it for stuff you want to be doing. And also, I forgot to mention this, but this is what Side Story does, right? Think you can replace your background with whatever you want. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date on my content. 127 subscribers last time I checked, so y'all are amazing. Audio quality is bad because again, my earbuds broke, my AirPods, so I can no longer record with AirPods. So all the audio you're hearing is literally straight from the microphone of the phone and the speaker of the phone that is next to one of the microphones. So do apologize for bad audio, but again, I can't fix it because barely have enough money to feed myself. So why would I have enough money to replace those AirPods? Those were a gift from my mom, by the way. It's really sad that I lost them. And anyway, didn't lose them, but they're broken. I mean, they were dying already, so I knew it was a problem, but it's just really sad. I already explained this years ago. Anyway, not years ago, months ago. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And in that video, I will do a full beginner combat mechanics video. Because I feel like it was very important to mention the weakness gauge, but there's also the enrage gauge, and then there's the health bars and how that works. Then there's like shielding too after. So there's a lot of stuff I have to talk about, and then there's the chain points with the AP. So I need to do like a whole video where I just do a battle and show y'all, and I will do that specifically with Valentine's story on chapter 9 because that was actually a challenging boss. We were very this close to losing a unit, and the first time we actually tried to clear it, we lost like half of our team. So, anyway, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see y'all later.